I think I can say that I started training seriously in my first year of university in 1988. I got interested in running, and I had dreams of running the 400 and 800 meters, but I was too slow. I remember those workouts very well, actually. It was 10 by 200 on the minute. So the goal was to run 200 meters in as close to 30 seconds as possible, and then recover in what was for me about 27 seconds, and then run it again, right? And it was so simple, but so very terrible. And if somebody, I became fascinated by all aspects of training. I thought about whether 30 seconds was better than 45 seconds for rest, or whether 200 meters was better than 300 meters because it gave me more speed training, for what I wanted to do. And at the time, if somebody had said, 38 years from now, in the year 2026, you're going to be just as interested in the minutiae of training as you are now, but it won't just be running, it'll be cycling and weightlifting and squatting and stuff. I don't know how I would have reacted, but it's hard to believe that I'm just as interested in it now as I was then. And here in this video, if I look at my cleans, well, my clean and my jerk actually, it looks hopeless, right? I mean, I'm pulling the bar, I'm pulling the bar up to my chin essentially, when according to really good weightlifters, you really do not have to pull it higher than your belly button. And you really shouldn't pull it higher than your belly button. You should pull to your belly button and then catapult yourself underneath the bar and front squat it up. But it's just so hard to actually make my body do it. Right? But all these years of training actually has given me hope. For example, like when I started running and I ran those 10 by 200 meters, there was no hope on earth, I thought, that I would ever be able to do intervals at under 60 seconds for 400. And I just kept working on it. I just kept working on it and evolving up to 250 meters, 300 meters, 350 meters, right? And I started taking creatine. I have to admit that helped a lot. But within approximately 10 years after I started running, I was doing not big volume, but 4 or 5 by 400 in 58 or 59 with 3 minutes, on 4 minutes or a 3-minute rest. And that's those elusive gains, those goals where you have to wait, or not wait, you have to persist 10 to 12 years before they actually show up. I think what makes sports so beautiful, like here in this, when I watch these Olympic lifts, I think, oh, this is pathetic. It's really pathetic. The technique is so bad and the weight is so bad, right? I mean, I have deadlifted 415 in modern history, and I can barely clean 165, or I barely clean and jerk 165, maybe clean 175. But I am really going for 225. I really want to clean 225 within the next couple of years. I think that would be a competitive lift in my CrossFit category. So it's a beautiful thing to think about, goals and how to get there. This weight is a gargantuan 75 pounds less than I ultimately want to clean. It's 150, and I'm fascinated by these slow motion videos. I mean, I know they've been around for a long time, but I just discovered them. straight, and then they bend. And here's the big problem. Separate the distance myself as I'm cleaning is, I must be 6 inches, which is so far. And really good with that bar essentially has to be 1 millimeter away from your torso as it goes up, or I should say as your torso goes down. And then there's a thing that looks at the and that bar goes way away from me, and then boom, crashes on my shoulders. I think every day about how to fix that.